Hey everyone, are you tired of your data looking inconsistent in Excel? Do you want your data to look more professional by adding more consistent formatting? In this video, we're going to go through 3 simple ways to add leading zeros in Excel. Whether you're working with numbers that need to be a specific text length, or you're just trying to make your data more consistent in general, these 3 methods will help you out. And with that said, let's get into the video. In this dataset, we have a list of employees along with their employee ID. The goal here is to display employee IDs that are 5 digits long. For example, this person's employee ID is 224, so if we want to have the employee ID shown as 5 digits long, then we need to add 2 zeros to the start of it. So let's get started with our first method, which is using custom formatting. And this is a quick and easy way to add leading zeros without changing the actual value in the cells themselves. To use custom formatting, we're first going to select all the cells that we want to format, then we'll right-click, and then go to Format Cells. And then in our Format Cells dialog box, we're already in the number section, which is good. And then we're going to head to Custom. And then what we'll do here is replace this word General with 5 zeros. And we can already see in the sample that our result is going to be 5 digits long. So with that, let's click OK. And now our employee IDs are all formatted to be 5 digits in length. The only thing that we need to keep in mind here is that the actual value stored in the cell may not be 5 digits in length, even though it looks like they are. The second method involves using the text function. This function allows us to convert numbers to text with a specified format, such as making the number a 5-digit string of text. Here's how to use the text function. So in our table now, I've created a helper column where we'll convert the employee ID to text. So in the cell here, let's enter in our text function. And then for the first argument, we want to enter in the value. So our value is going to be this cell here. And then in our next argument, which is format text, we want to format it so that it's 5 digits in length. So we're just going to enter in 5 zeros like this. And then we'll press enter. And this is what's returned to us. And because our data is formatted in an Excel table, the text function is applied to all the rows automatically. If your data is not in an Excel table, you'll just have to copy that function down for the rest of the rows. And now we see the numbers formatted so that they're 5 digits in length. The big difference between this method and the previous one is that the value that's returned to us is actually 5 digits in length. And we can prove this by copying the cell up here, and then in a different cell, we're just going to paste in what the value is. And we can see that the value here is literally 5 digits long. The third method is using the Text.PadStart function in PowerQuery, which is useful when we're working with imported data and need to automate our work. So to use the Text.PadStart function, we first need to load our Excel table into PowerQuery. So to do this, we're going to click anywhere in our Excel table, then go up to the Data tab, and then click on From Table/Range, which will load up the PowerQuery editor. So here's the data in our PowerQuery editor. And what we're going to do here is change the data type in the employee ID column to be that of text. And it's going to give us this warning here, and it asks us if we want to replace the current step or add a new step. So here we're just going to replace the current step. And now we have our data formatted as text. The next thing we'll do here is go up to Add Column, and we're going to add a custom column. All right, so here's where we're going to enter in that function. And for the first argument, we're going to select the employee ID column. And we want it to be 5 digits in length. And the character that we want to use to fill in the remaining digits is going to be a 0. So what this function is saying, for the value in the employee ID column, we wanted to make it 5 digits in length. And we're going to pad it with zeros so that the length of text is 5 digits long. Pressing OK. We see that new column being added here, and we do see that the length of text is indeed 5 digits long. And with that complete, we can go up to the Home tab and then click Close and Load. And this is what's returned to us. We now see a column created called Custom with values that are 5 digits long within it. And there you have it. Those were 3 simple ways to add leading zeros in Microsoft Excel. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button down below and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'll see you all in the next video.